Hello friends, welcome back with another After Effects tutorial. Today in this short tutorial I am going to demonstrate text highlighting effect that you might have seen in videos of Dhruv Rathee.
बल्कि हमारी फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर निर्मला सीतारमन के हस्बैंड जो कि एक इकोनॉमिस्ट भी हैं, वो कह रहे हैं उनमें से आधी सरकारी मेडिकल कॉलेजेस में और बाकी आधी प्राइवेट मेडिकल कॉलेजेस में और प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस
Using this effect you can highlight any text from news articles, paragraphs or any other documents. So without any delay, let's get started. Alright, so this is the text highlight effect that we are going to create today. To create this effect, we need a news article which can be a screenshot or you can create it in Photoshop. I prefer the latter option as it looks more real. So here is the news article that we will create in Photoshop. It has this logo and the news matter. So let us now open Photoshop and create a new file with these settings. Now search for the PNG logo file you need. So here I found the SVG file from Wikipedia and it will work for me. If you don't get the transparent PNG, then you can take a clean screenshot and then remove the background from the screenshot or create a mask by selection. Okay, but I am going to use the SVG logo file that I have downloaded. Now we will add this text here. If you want to know the font family to exactly match the text, right click on the page and select inspect. Go to this selection tool, select the text you want to know, and here it is. Lato Black Sans Serif font they have used. Alright, so copy this text, come to Photoshop, select the text tool and paste it here. Keep the text color black for the time being to adjust the text size and paragraph as per the news article shown. Later we are going to change it to white. Do the same for the rest of the paragraph. I am using Lato Black and regular font. It is freely available on the Google Fonts. Adjust the size and appearance and align it properly. Also copy and paste this date and time or author details if you want. Delete this white background layer, we don't need it. Change the text color to white and save this Photoshop file as .psd file. Now go to After Effects. I have all the images that I need for this project. You can download the same along with the project file from the link in the description. Now let's import the Photoshop file into the project, import it as editable layers and select composition from the list. Now let's create a new composition, let's call it main and use these settings. Now select all these layers and drop them in this composition. Hit S on the keyboard and you can adjust the size, also adjust the position and it looks good. Now we are going to highlight the text. So move your playhead to 2 seconds and select the pen tool to draw a line. Now one thing you should not forget while using the pen tool to create a line is that to select the fill option to none and stroke to solid and color white. Now without selecting a layer, draw a line over the text you want to highlight and adjust the stroke size. This is how you can increase the stroke width. So we have highlighted 2 parts here. Now select this shape layer, go to Effects and Presets, search for Glow Effect, select it and add over this layer. Adjust its threshold, radius and intensity as per your need. And then copy and paste it to other shape layers. Now change the blend mode of these layers to subtract. If you don't see this option, click on this toggle switches mode. Also add roughen edges from the effects and presets and play around with its settings. Copy this effect and paste it to the other layer as well. Now we will animate this path to get a highlight kind of effect, and for that we will use trim path animation. So go to shape layer, click on add and add trim paths from the available options. Now go to trim paths, add a keyframe by clicking the stopwatch icon to the end. and change its value to 0. Move your playhead to the desired timing and change it back to 100. Just like that. Select both the keyframes and press F9 to easy ease. And that is how we can highlight text and do the same for the second text. Alright, now select all these layers and pre-compose it. Now let's add a background image. Convert all the layers to 3D. If this option is not available, click this toggle switches mode here. Scale this image layer and add black and white effects from the effects and presets. Press T on the keyboard and reduce its opacity to something like this. Also adjust its position and size. Now let's prepare this image, which is also getting animated. So to do that, select the image, have removed its background and create a new comp from the selection. Scale it down a little bit, add text to it and adjust it. Now come to the main composition and add this comp to it. Position it here and convert it to 3D. Now it's time to add a camera to our composition. Let's change from one view to two. This is our camera and this is how we can move it to see what is happening. Let us first adjust and resize our layer using the second view. Use Z-axis to drag and move it in the 3-dimensional space. Scale this image and this composition also. Also resize and position this news article composition. Also add a black and white effect to this composition containing an image. Now let's animate the camera. To do that, move your playhead to around 2 seconds and add keyframes to the point of interest and position. Also add the keyframes to focus distance and aperture. Bring the playhead to start and select the camera and move it forward using its Z-axis. Also bump the focus distance and aperture to get this blur effect. Now select this image comp to animate its position. Hit P on the keyboard, move the playhead to 2 seconds, add a keyframe to its position, move the playhead to somewhere here and move it out of the screen. And it's done. Again change it back to one view. Our basic animation is ready. Now select this image composition, add a glow effect and play with its settings to get the desired look. You can keep these settings. We will adjust it after adding the point light. So now right click and add a new light, select point light. Keep the intensity high around 200. We can adjust the glow effect settings to reduce the glow. Change back to 2 views and adjust the position of the light. Alright, so this is the position of light and we can change its intensity if we want. Now open this pre-comp and change the opacity of this paragraph and this text to 70. You can adjust the glow intensity if you want. Keep this rough edges effect on top of the glow effect. Our text highlighting animation is almost ready. Now let's add some effect over it. Right click and add a new white solid. Add factual noise effect from effects and presets and bump the contrast and brightness to this level. Click the evolution option and click on this random shades option. By keep holding Alt key, it will open the expression space where you can write this expression time into 10. Now add invert effect from effects and preset to this solid layer and change its blending mode to add. You can change the size of the particles. Right click and add a new adjustment layer and this time add a posterized time effect from effects and presets. Change the frame rate to 12. We can also add glow effects to text which is being highlighted. Go to pre-comp, select this text and add a glow effect from effects and presets. Adjust the value and our animation is ready to render. So friends, the technique we learned today can be applied to any article or newspaper image just like that. See you in the next one. Till then, keep practicing. Bye bye.